Welcome back to Against the Grain Living with Jeremy Moore. It's foundation digging weekend. It's April 29th. It's 6 degrees Celsius and it's miserable. So yesterday, my dad, my uncle and I, we were in here. We had my uncle's four-wheeler and bush burrow on behind with a bunch of gear. I was driving the tractor and my dad was driving the excavator in. He had a 3-ton excavator. We had the excavator get stuck, the four-wheeler gets stuck, and the tractor gets stuck. But, we got them all out. The excavator broke, or it lost a bolt, and the pin fell out for the bucket curl. But we found the O-rings and the pin, and got a bush fix, and it's still going. But the tractor here is tarped up. It parked here for a little quick break and it would not start back up. So we tore the panels off it, did as much diagnosis as the three of us could do. But we're going to have to reach out to my brother and he's going to have to ride his dirt bike in here and try to figure out what's going on with it. So can't mix cement until we get it back up and running. But I just ran back on the four-wheeler here to grab the chains out of the cement mixer. We need them at the build site for moving some logs around with the excavator. Anyway, I doubt there'll be much footage of it just because we're trying to make the best use of the excavator rental. We only have it for 3 days. Yesterday, we put in a 14-hour day. I don't know what it clocked on the hour meter, probably 10 hours at least, probably. But yeah, today, tomorrow, there's a rain weather statement, and it's going to rain the whole time. So we're all suited up in rain gear, and I'll show you some updates, though, whenever we get a break of rain on our progress. All my buckets and stuff caught more water than my tarp, but I only got maybe 3-4 gallons so far. It's only been raining since wee hours of the morning this morning, so I'll keep dumping them in the tote, and hopefully we can get enough water for 64 bags of cement, whatever that is. I'll have to do the math. Anyway, I gotta grab these chains and get back to Dad. Welcome back. It's the Sunday. I don't know what day that is. The 30th, April 30th. So I made it to the excavator. I've walked in because I'm here alone. And because we've had so much rain and they're expecting a ton more today and tomorrow, I don't think the excavator's gonna be very productive today. I was hoping to do trail maintenance all the way out, but based on the walk-in, I think it's just gonna be a challenge getting it out. So there's a couple spots I'll touch up, but other than that, I don't want to play around in it for it to sink. All I have with me is my pack that I walked in with, a chainsaw, and a chain. So with those, and the excavator, with those things, we better be able to get out of here. But yesterday it got wet on us, so you had to walk the excavator down here. There's a lot of mossy covered rock, slopes, which is terrifying on an excavator. So we've cleared a bunch. I didn't get around to filling all this in with dirt to give me a little bit more width here and square it up a little, but we got some trees and brush down in there. But here's the mess we made yesterday. So we cleared a bunch of trees, dug out all the stumps that were on here, made this a little square, more square here, and all the stumps and everything are in here because that was just a drop off. Pretty ugly looking now, but over the years we'll get it. It's probably just a soup fest down in here. Yep. So it was deeper soil than I thought here, so we could run out of concrete and sono tubes. So at either end, we're right on rock, but I don't know, maybe 3 feet in the middle, some of them. So we're definitely gonna have to pin at either end on the rock with rebar. But we got 5 piers going in each one, so it's 16 wide, 32 feet long. But my tarp's got so many holes that it doesn't do any rainwater collection. It did keep the wood pile dry. But we're gonna empty out what the wheelbarrow and the Pelican gathered, and all the pails are up there. I'll just dump in the tub. Be nice to have 300 liters sitting here, but at this rate, I might have to go get some. I gotta grab some spare bolts that were here, just in case the excavator loses any pins. I don't have any support vehicles or support, so I gotta get this thing out of here today. And it is muddy, the ground's saturated, and there is some slippery rocks and some steep hills. So I'm not gonna waste any more time. Grab the supplies I need, dump the water in the water tub. Then I'll be back up tomorrow on the 4-wheeler most likely to see what else I can do in the time being, or take an inventory. See how square I got these trenches, or whether I'm going to end up with a parallelogram. I imagine there'll be a little bit of shovel work. I'm not an equipment operator by any means. But we got a lot done, and progress has been made on the foundation. But we're going to get back in the excavator now. Slow go getting out of here, and we got a lot of slippery rocks like that. I just came through. Oh, I got 12 logs in there. Soupy. Anyway, better get 2 hands on this one. I might have to cut a go around. I don't imagine this is gonna go well. 3:30 this Sunday. Trying to get this excavator back out, but it's been pouring all day. Well, since noon on, I guess. This hill, the last hill, I got one more wet spot up top, but I got one length of chain. I think it's 20 feet, and it's all rock here, so I can't grab anything with the bucket other than the trees, but then it slides back down. So it's sitting there right now, and I just rehooked, so I gotta drag up. Not getting any footage for you guys. I don't have a tripod and it's pouring rain. Not good for the phone, but this is what I'm dealing with. Of course, the video doesn't do the hill justice, but it is sloppy. Guess I'm mud fest. A little summary of the past 4 days. We rented a 3-ton excavator, had great weather on the Friday, had my uncle and my dad help me out, and we cut a brand new trail in that the equipment could navigate through. And then it rained Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. So my dad helped me Saturday. We had my uncle's 4-wheeler still. We went in and we prepped 3 trenches for all the footings for the foundation. And then I walked in alone yesterday, Sunday, and walked the excavator all the way back out the trail, making trail improvements so it's easier taking future loads in for the snowmobile, 4-wheelers, whatever it may be. And we got buried. I didn't take any footage of a lot of the stuff because I was borrowing other people's time. It was raining, I didn't have tripods, and I was just trying to make the most of the excavator rental, and so getting slightly frustrated with, by the Sunday, the ground was so saturated that the excavator was just not loving life, and I was buried in mud at one point, almost to the floorboard of the excavator, which is 20 inches of mud. I had to use the hoe to pick each side of the machine way up in the air and put like 14-inch log rounds underneath it to get it back up on top for it to drive out. Chain wasn't helping me tugging off of trees, but we got it out. And then we had to get back in there to where I parked the excavator and get it back out to where the pickup spot was for the rental company. But I also had to wash it, so you can see in here, have fire hose and pumps and stuff like that. And that's what oh, hi guys. Hello. How'd you guys get out? The doggies have calmed down now. They haven't seen me in 4 days very much. Anyway, we got hard suction. I only need one length because I pulled along a big culvert and there's lots of water flowing now. And this is my floater for my hard suction strainer. I just feed that rope up through and put a stick across and I can set the depths. But just have the little Honda. Anyway, we got the excavator all handed back over. Everything's drying out from this weekend. And this weekend kicked my butt. But I just got back. My tractor is, oh yeah, so the equipment performance. My tractor is broke down in the forest, not quite on my property. So me and my brother have to sort that out this week. So I've stolen one of Dad's lawnmowers. He's got a 0-turn and this 4-wheel steer on tractor. I stole his box trailer. I stole a bunch of rebar for the sonotubes, and there's 3 4-foot sonotubes he had in the rafters in the back of the truck. So I just got back with all of that stuff. The excavator, it broke down on us. Bush fix got us going again, and all 3 got stuck. Tractor was stuck once, excavator was stuck 5 or 6 times, and 4-wheeler was stuck twice. But we're done with that. Our trenches are full of water, so I get to deal with that next weekend and get the laser up there and try to square up and backfill. And I don't know how aggressive we'll be with getting the sonotubes in until I know when the tractor will be up and running. So it's up in the air for planning for the last little bit of getting cement mixed. If it's going to be too far out, I guess I'll just rent one of the little 110 volt cement mixers. And I got the Honda generator that can run that, so we'll have to go that route if I can't get the tractor going in good time. But judging by how deep the trenches were, I thought we would have hit that flat rock sooner, but there was 3 feet in some spots of soil, so I'm probably shy on bags of cement. But this is what we've been dealing with. I don't know if you can see the rain, but that's 3 days, hail, whatever else. Come on in out of the rain, guys. I had 64 bags of cement up there, and it says on the sonotubes, 12-inch sonotubes, 4 feet long, takes about 6.5 bags, and I have 15 of them, so I'm shy a few bags if they're all that tall. Anyway, thanks again for watching. We'll see you next time.